I know that a man who shows me his wealth is like the beggar who shows me his poverty. They are both looking for alms from me, the rich man for the alms of my envy, the poor man for the alms of my guilt. The gifts given to us by God must not be relinquished to those who speak ill of them and who are moved by envy or ignorance. Fools may our scorn, not envy, raise. For envy is a kind of praise. Whoever cultivates the golden mean avoids both the poverty of a hovel and the envy of a palace. There is perhaps no phenomenon which contains so much destructive feeling as moral indignation, which permits envy or hate to be acted out under the guise of virtue. There is not a passion so strongly rooted in the human heart as envy. If malice or envy were tangible and had a shape, it would be the shape of a boomerang. Negative emotions like loneliness, envy, and guilt have an important role to play in a happy life. They're big, flashing signs that something needs to change. The ineffable joy of forgiving and being forgiven forms an ecstasy that might well arouse the envy of the gods. Men know they are sexual exiles. They wander the earth seeking satisfaction, craving and despising, never content. There is nothing in that anguished motion for women to envy. Pride, envy, avarice, these are the sparks have set on fire the hearts of all men. Our envy always lasts longer than the happiness of those we envy. Never trust anyone who wants what you've got. Friend or no, envy is an overwhelming emotion. Probably the greatest harm done by vast wealth is the harm that we of moderate means do ourselves when we let the vices of envy and hatred enter deep into our own natures. Envy is the art of counting the other fellow's blessings instead of your own. Five enemies of peace inhabit with us: avarice, ambition, envy, anger, and pride. If these were to be banished, we should infallibly enjoy perpetual peace. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch. I envy paranoids. They actually feel people are paying attention to them. The spirit of envy can destroy, it can never build. We need criminals to identify ourselves with, to secretly envy and to stoutly punish. They do for us the forbidden, illegal things we wish to do. Love looks through a telescope, envy through a microscope. Socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery. It is in the character of very few men to honor without envy a friend who has prospered. Jealousy is both reasonable and belongs to reasonable men, while envy is base and belongs to the base, for the one makes himself get good things by jealousy, while the other does not allow his neighbor to have them through envy. If you wish to travel far and fast, travel light. Take off all your envies, jealousies, unforgiveness, selfishness, and fears. Never underestimate the power of jealousy and the power of envy to destroy. Never underestimate that. Success makes so many people hate you. I wish it wasn't that way. It would be wonderful to enjoy success without seeing envy in the eyes of those around you. The wicked envy and hate, it is their way of admiring. The flower which is single need not envy the thorns that are numerous. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Never envy a man his lady. Behind it all lays a living hell. Above all, you must fight conceit, envy, and every kind of ill feeling in your heart. The funny thing about insane people is that it is kind of the opposite of being a celebrity. Nobody envies you. Jealousy is the fear or apprehension of superiority, envy or uneasiness under it. Disgust is often more deeply buried than envy and anger, but it compounds and intensifies the other negative emotions. Beg of God the removal of envy, that God may deliver you from externals, and bestow upon you an inward occupation, which will absorb you so that your attention is not drawn away. If I am fool, it is, at least, a doubting one, and I envy no one the certainty of his self-approved wisdom. When men are full of envy, they disparage everything, whether it be good or bad. When I think over what I have said, I envy dumb people. Communism possesses a language which every people can understand. Its elements are hunger, envy, and death.
We have many more stories for your listening pleasure. If you like this story, then please share this story with your friends on social media. Thank you for your kindness.